down. And right now, the country is celebrating the 5-day labor holiday. It's right now coming to the 4th day. And right now, you're looking at this is the live picture from the Kashgar Old City. And here we would like to show you some of the very famous parks and also the public attractions throughout the country, and also especially here in the old city. With us, we have Madame Subina. Subia, we talk about that a lot of the people traveling to the OCT, they should enjoy a cup of tea. So actually, we have this custom. So the elder generation always spend their day in the tea shop to talk to each other and also dance and also sing with each other. So you could see that we have a really good, vibrant going on here. So you could see here on my right-hand side, of course, this all occupied. So we could see that a lot of the customers. And also let's see what they have here. So these are some of the dishes on the table. And also here we could see different kinds of teas. So some have the herbs inside, some have flowers inside. Of course, they have different kinds of teas. And also we talk about the herbs. That's also we have the Chinese herbs tea. That's also good to your health. And also we have milk tea and as well. And also we have nuts inside. So we talk about different tea. They have a different ingredients, totally different, and also of course different taste. So I also tried this herb tea. If you add a little bit of honey, that will be great, especially in this hot season. That will be a really waking up call kind of tea. And also you could see here we have also the nuts. And also some cakes and the pastries. The pastries we talk about here, you can see it's not just a normal tea shop. It's one of the big highlights here in the tea shop, especially in the old city of Kashgar. Music is a must. So you can see we should have instruments. So they have the small drums, the hand drums. So let's give our viewers a little bit of sound here.
相信大家应该已经听出来，他是演奏的是花儿为什么这样红的这首歌曲。因为我们这边的
So you can see the local artists and the musicians. They have this kind of show here in the tea shop, so you can enjoy a very the great tea here, and also you can enjoy some local folk music as well. So you can see that the local residents, this is their normal day. So the local residents, if they have a time, they would like to spend some time here, enjoy a very nice cup of tea, and also sit down here.
的，那我们看呢，在我左手边啊，这边摆放了很多，这是咱们这个老板他收藏的一些铜制的一些茶具。
So here we could see we have a copper or bronze made teapot, and also they have a different kinds of teas prepared here. Talk about the tea shop here. This is actually a rebuilt from a local resident house. So we could see that this is a quite local favored tea shop style. What kind of a must-see show here in the city, that here at every 10 a.m. and also 6 p.m. we have a two big show as for the morning show that kind of like welcome everyone to come into our old city. So you could see that the famous, the historic people, and also the traditional folk dance and music will be all prepared to welcome our guests all over the place. And also the 6:30 p.m. we have another show that will be a show performed by camels. So that's a must-see performance here in the ancient city of Kashgar. That's a very good opportunity for everyone to understand a little bit about the history and the culture about Kashgar.
跟大家介绍一下。在这个新疆当地呢，有一个特色的美食叫缸子肉。
So here I could really smell.
新疆喀什的特色美食缸子肉，大家可以把缸子肉理解为是这个。
So here you could see that all these the mark, and inside that's the meat inside. So we always talk it can be considered as a pot meat, and it's really tasty and one of a must-try dish here. And also we have the a Chinese herb or the medicine here also available. So you can like get some of these herbs to put into your teapot. So this is a quite big place. So we will show our viewers a very fast tour around this old city, the Kashgar Old City.
那苏比，我们看到。现在我们这个观光车是不是也是景区
And also we talk about that this place that cover an area of 4.25 square kilometers, and you need to spend a couple of days to really walk by yourself to visit different places inside the Kashgar city. And also you can get on a kind of a car, that's the sightseeing car prepared by the old city. So there are quite many people traveling to the Kashgar to experience the soul of Kashgar. And also you could see here we have a lot of different shops here. If you have quite not a busy schedule, I suggest you to try walk a little bit inside the Kashgar city. So what is especially the highlight of the Kashgar Old City? So we talk about this is the place where the soul of Kashgar lies, because this is the place not just for sightseeing. This traditionally is a local people's place where they really live. So we talk about this is the best place to experience local customs and get an understanding of local life. The Kashgar Old City is a must-go for a Kashgar trip. It is composed of crisscross lanes with all kinds of shops. So it remains its original feature. So we talk about that it makes this place attractive and popular, and also the local residents may rent the first floor of their house to the shop owners, or they be their own shop owners to have their tea shop or other kind of the shops available. So you could see that also can try to wear the local costumes. That's also another must try here. So this is quite a unique experience. We talk about if you visit this Kashgar old city, please do try different things. So you can get a very great memory here, and it's right now also the 5A, the highest class level of the tourist site. So we always heard the word bazaar, that means market in Uyghur. So here you could see that a flower and hats market. We also could see that a market for the local traditional food or the Chinese herbs, and also the local customs as well. So here you could see that along the street you could see the different market or bazaars available. And also we could see that there are some places that's available for the tourists to take photos.
说过的在当地流行的一句话，所以说是来喀什古城旅游的人啊，基本上只要路过这个打卡网红拍摄的点呢，他们都会留下来去拍一拍照。那么现在呢，我们即将要到达呢就是我们的坎土曼巴扎。这个坎土曼巴扎要跟大家介绍一下。坎土曼的意思呢，其实在新疆本地的意思就是锄头的意思，就是
And that's called the Kantuman Bazaar or the blacksmith market. So you could see right now arrived here. So this is a museum. So inside this museum that will show you a lot of the tools for agricultural purpose and also for your day-to-day life purpose.
那么苏北能不能给我介绍一下，在这边墙这边现在有什么呀？
现在我们看到的这面墙上呢，就讲述的是我们这个坎土曼巴扎这个铁器展览馆。
So here we inside this Kantuman Bazaar or the blacksmith museum. So here you show you how blacksmiths really got a good the skills or the tools that show you kind of the history developed.
应该是一个巨型的一个烧打铁的一个窑洞。那它旁边这就是手工打造出来的。
对，是的，这个是手工做的一个漏勺，就是做那个手抓饭。
So here we also could see that the strainers. So if you see these strainers in front of a local restaurant, that means that here they have provided very good Xinjiang rice.
平时就是很多农民朋友呢，他们在农耕生产的时候会用到。
So we look at this RDA called the Tantuman, that's a local agricultural used tool.
这个坎土曼的这个主体比较宽，那么这个主体宽的原因呢，就在于因为在本地啊，它是由沙土为主，那么它制作的比较宽了之后呢，利于农民在进行农耕生产的时候能够更好的。
So we talk about that if you look at these tools, they're quite wide in size because like the local. The soil is a sandy soil, so make it wide enough for the agricultors to perform their job. That will make their job a little bit easier. And we also talk about right now it also can be a shop place. So we talk about that these. We talk about that this is like a knocker. So you always can see that if you had a house that you put this at your front door, that's we talk about a door knocker. And also can get a pair as a present from a Kashgar old city. Of course, all these made by hand.
这个就是以前最早的时候的一个打铁的环。 像我们这个打铁技术呢，就是在
So here also show you that how the blacksmiths worked.
然后生活在本地的人呢，就凭借当地丰富的铁矿产资源，就开始大规模生产一些铁器品。那以前的话，条件没有现在这么好嘛，以前就是大概是在这样的一个场合来，就是打一些铁器用品、农耕用具。
那我们可以看到，在这边也陈列了很多他们手工打造的一些农耕的一些产品，像这些锄头呀，然后大家看这边是什么？苏队？
And also we collect from the local residents. That's the kind of the ironware maker in the history. Of course, it is not really used right now. This is more like kind of the memory of the past. And also we display all these here, so everyone can have a quite brief understanding about how the ironware or the blacksmiths work and how all these were made and how that developed throughout the history. And here we have the sixth generation of the blacksmiths skillsman here in the Kashgar, and we talk about that the products here available as all made by hands.
所以说，大家游客如果要能够来到喀什古城游玩呀，有机会的话，一定要到这个铁器的展览馆来看一看。那么我们刚才相信大家已经听到了这个叮叮当当的。
I believe our viewers can hear some sound here. It's knocking sound.
大家看，所以他们现在干的是什么工作？
这位师傅他现在正在做的是砍土曼。
And right now he is making a tantuman.
是的。
所有的砍土曼都是这样手工制作的。
他们就是自己纯手。
So we talk about everything here is man-made.
就是他们做出来的成品。
So you could see that the wok and also the other tools that may be involved in people's day-to-day life, you all can get from here.
大家可以看到，我们2位这个铁器的匠人正在手工制作这个相关的铁器，然后旁边呢是这个淬火的炉子。那么他们在这个展览馆中，他们所制作的这些铁器是不是也要进行售卖呢？
也会卖的。
And we talk about it's not a shop for the tourists. Actually, it's local residents also come here to shop. So let's see what kind of products they sell here. So you could see the cups here. And that's the teapot. That's also can boil tea and also good for coffee as well. So this is a very sophisticated, and so it can really use it or just as a kind of the highlight decorate your home as well. They are very nice ones.
花费了一定的时间和技艺的。
是的，像这种的一个茶壶的。
So like this kind of teapot need 2 to 3 days of work by the blacksmiths. So that's very exquisite, the art piece.
那我们现在看到的，这边我们看上面写的是英吉沙的手工小刀制作。 那这个英吉沙手工的小刀能不能跟广大网友也介绍一下呀？
这个呢
And here that's also the knife. The mini knives. That's called the Indisha mini knife. That's Indisha means the city. That's the name of the city because that city very famous of making this kind of knife. So that's called Indisha mini knife. And of course, different materials decide its price.
那我们把它们买回去之后都能有哪些用途呢？
像小的可以就是水果刀，家里面就是削水果呀。
So it can be used as a fruit knife, or you can cut meat.
那么我们看完了这个 坎土曼巴扎呢，我们再带大家到这个街面的街道上面再去逛一逛。刚才呢是坐着这个观光的浏览车看了一下。我们现在呢是在这个沿边的这些。
So let's walk a little bit here inside the Kashgar old city.
大街小巷都有哪些特色的一些展览呢？大家看。
So here, once again, that present a vivid picture of Xinjiang Uyghur folk costumes.
在我左手边，大家可以看到，在这边呢是。
And local residents and shops line along the crisscross streets. And here you could see there are a lot of shops here and some shops to sell the herbs, to sell different kinds of things. And also we have this kind of the gift shop as well. And also the other shop are selling the shell. So actually a lot of these are made by the local wolves and also the local scarf as well. So these made by the local artisan as well. And also we're looking at all these works. It's all made by the local residents. And look at these local hats. So based on age, gender, and the costume, and also the place of living, have different hats available, so that you can tell depend on the colors. So like for my hat, you could see that have the pattern of roses. That's you always can see that the girls at my age, they always that put on this kind of a hat with the rose pattern.
这些应该也都是统制的吧？
对，这些是统治，然后这些是是买来的进的一些商品。
And these also the copper
红铜、白铜和一个黄铜。其中我们刚才
products
在看到的那个红铜是纯手工制作，也是我们当地的一个特色，也是非物质文化遗产。
The bright bronze products, that's also unique here. We also have the products made by the brass as well. And also we could see here that's the scarf, and we have the wool material and also silk. So you also can get the whole material of the silk. So you can also not get the tailor to have your own design. And also here you could see that's the hand drums, and that's also with a different pattern.
那么走在这个大街上呢，我们可以看到有很多的游客络绎不绝。那么在这个喀什古城的街道游玩。
Any suggestion for you, because you are the person very familiar with this place? So we talk about, actually, these are all the places I suggest you, but we talk about if you would like to know different cultures, and you can go to the Aya Street, and we also have the street of flowers, street of blacksmiths, and also the century-old tea house. So once you need to prepare your stomach, your appetite, because we have so much food, plenty of food available here. I believe that you can try every dish. We have a different kinds of the dish with mutton, and we have a very fresh and juicy mutton dish. So a lot of the customers, they love our mutton dishes. So we talk about that for the ancient homes, that we talk about this place. is the place for local residents living in. So we talk about that. You could see that the Uyghur ethnic custom built on the cliff. And also for the first floor, that's be the bazaar, that's the market and shops. And for the second floor or the upper floors, that will be their local residents' home. So we know a little bit about the old city of Kashgar. So we talk about this is a quite big place, so please prepare yourself well with more free time, so leave more days here to spend. So we see many tourism, and that's also help the local residents to have additional earnings. So to all the viewers, welcome tuning in with CGTN New Media. Welcome to our second leg of our show. And right now you could see we're coming to another place and where it is. So here is Yanji, and here that's in the east of China's Jilin province. And here, that's also the home to the ethnic Koreans. So they could see we also put on the Korean costumes. So we also would like to show our viewers to enjoy a little bit the local costumes as well. And we talk about right now the Chinese people celebrate the 5-day Labor Day holiday. And here you could see a lot of people coming here to experience the different culture here. And here that's for Yanji, that home to the largest population of the ethnic Korean, and also the place that preserves so well about the local culture. So we believe for the tourists, they can enjoy something different here in Yanji. So here, that's the national park. So you could see here there's a performance right now going on, and we know ethnic Korean, they are so talented in singing and dancing. And also with us, we have a guest. Mr. Zhu is also the operator director here of the Yanji Ethnic Korean Park. During the International Labor Holiday, right now for the previous 3 days, so we welcomed 30,000 tourists coming to the park. So 30,000 people per day. And also you could see that ladies, they put on the local costumes. And also our ladies also wear the costume. So talk about that, we could see that the people actually put on different costumes. So for ethnic Korean, we talk about that the white color is the main color. But right now we could see that right now it's not only white, it's quite colorful, especially for ladies. They have so many choices. And also we could see that they have different colors to choose and different design as well. So we talk about the style, design, and also look at their hair style, also different. So this is also a places like a lot of people like to take photos. You look at the people at the back. So we have that 400 very professional photographers available inside the park. So here you could see that to put on the local costume and also take beautiful pictures. That's a must here in the ethnic Korean park in Yanji. So you could see people also gathering here because there is a performance going on. So we also had a visit here last time, that's in winter, but we could see that there is something different available, especially performance in the spring and summertime. So here we could see that there are a lot of different performance and shows as well as activities. So we prepared the flowers, so you can enjoy the different kinds of the flowers here, and also could see the different performance. You know, the ethnic Koreans, they're good at music and dance, so you could see different kinds of performance related to music and dancing. So all the dance and singing and also like instruments playing, these all have quite strong the ethnic Korean feature. And this is called the Gam. So Gayegam, that's the name of the instruments. That's also the intelligent cultural heritage in China. So for the style of the ethnic Koreans, the music, that's very soft tone, but also that quite heartwarming because you can understand that from the music they tell you that they bring you a best wishes about a great life, about happiness, the best wishes. And also they have a different themes of the songs. And also with us, we have the head of the performance. So we could see that we know that as the intelligible cultural heritage, the performance of the Gayegam always attract a lot of people. And then we will also have the fan dance. So that will be also the folk dance that will also showcase the history and the culture of ethnic Korean. So we'll talk about a lot of dance actually inspired by the local people's day-to-day life. So some kind of the dance actually developed from that agricultural work, some from the housework. So later on there will be a performance of the folk dance. That will be the fun dance.
会儿也期待能够看到咱们扇子舞的精彩的表演。好，谢谢你。好，那我们现在看到那一首《红太阳照边疆》表演完毕呢，我们是感受到2位演奏者呢是轻扬悠扬的这个伽椰琴的一个旋律哈。
是的。
怎么样？你作为延吉人，这个伽椰琴你有没有学过？
我之前想学过，但是觉得太难了，我就没有学，放弃了这种想法。但是只要一听到它这个旋律呢，我们就有一种这样特别的感觉。
So for every each and every ethnic Korean that we're also familiar with the sound of the gayagum, and you could see that the fun dancers are ready. And very soon you will see that the fun dance, that's also the folk dance of ethnic Korea.
周边游客集聚的这样的一个热情哈，我们也是被这种热情啊是紧紧的环绕，感觉到咱们延吉啊真的是热闹非常啊，有了一个不一样的五一假期。
是的，能感受到这个朝鲜族的文化。
是，
看到现场也是。
So we have seen, we can see that there are so many people gathering here.
马上精彩呈现。
So we can see that the fun dance or these actually from the agricultural style and originally that express people's best wishes for good harvest. And right now, that's not for the good harvest, that's also for the young generation, that's also the dance for hope, that's their good aspiration for a bright future. So this is quite easy dance. So if that for the entry-level dancers, we believe that maybe fun dance is something you can get started with.
站立了起来哈，我们看到这个一举手一投足呢，都是咱们朝鲜族舞蹈的精髓。我记得朝鲜族好像很喜欢鹤这个动物，所以呢，很多的这个元素都是从这个鹤的一些。
And for the animal, the crane, the crane as some of the features or a poster of crane, sometimes you could see that it is reflected from the dancing pose.
现场的游客都举起了手机啊，纷纷的在录像和拍照啊，感觉特别的热闹。其实也是赶到五一假期，那民俗园也是特意举行了这样的一些展演的活动，能够让更多来自全国各地，尤其是
So we talk about this is something very unique. So that people from all over the place, people that especially from the southern part of China, they really like to visit Yanji to try something different. So they got themselves a little bit different experience about the vibrant customs and cultural heritage. And we talk about right now, still people celebrate the International Labor Day holiday. And talking about quite the unique customs, we talk about the ethnic Korea have their own features of the culture and the custom and the costume. And here you could see the young generation's performance, they like around age 20s. Right now, let's carry forward their tradition. And also we could see there are some DA local ethnic Korean instruments.
对，还有长鼓，这都是比较常见的，也是这个素乐中比较常用的一些乐器。
是的，就是说在舞蹈当中常用的一些伴奏的乐器。
All right, that's the fan dance, that's the folk custom dance, and also you could see at the side that's the local, the most frequently used musical instruments.
传统的朝鲜族的民俗风情，我们这两天呢还在做着一些特别有趣儿的一些文化标签儿，也是新增的这样的文化标签儿。美华，你知道吗？咱们延吉啊，现在已经成为了全国县域级城市当中咖啡消费。
And here we talk about not only to experience the vibrant custom and cultural heritage, put on the local custom, enjoy some local music and dance. And here one of the things like need to enjoy a cup of coffee here in Yanji, because here we talk about have a very strong the coffee culture here. And this morning, we also have the opening ceremony of the coffee. The festival or the carnival.
能工巧匠们是怎么样给咖啡来拉花的？我都已经就是流口水了。
来，我们去看一下。
能工巧匠们已经做好了准备。那么今天呢，经过了这个比赛，我们知道呢，现在在。
And also we have a competition also available this morning, and that's to compete about the art, the coffee art. So let's see what kind of pattern they will show us. So here we could see that we always call this coffee art.
我们看到这边是在。
说咱们那个今天上午在这里进行这个咖啡文化节的开幕怎么样？都有多少人来参赛呀？
So that's also the Coffee Culture Festival that's opened this morning here in the Park as well, and also that's gathered around 1,000 people enjoying the contest. So we talk about why people like to enjoy a cup of coffee here in Yanji. So we talk about the coffee is very tasty and also that quite well embedded inside the local culture. So a heart shape, isn't it? So it's like take around that 3 months to have this kind of latte art. So the lady is 23 years old and studying coffee for 2 years already.
谦虚了啊。所以一会儿我们期待着看能拉出什么样的一个作品。好，谢谢。
你看到这边也是在拉第2个图案了。
好，哇，这是一个什么图案？哇，这个看起来好像跟我们平时喝到的还是有一点差别。
是的，是的。看到旁边是在打奶泡。
啊，打奶泡。问一下，你这个环节是就是拉花的一个重要的一个环节。对呀。是吧？那奶泡要打到什么样的一个细腻程度才能拉出好看的花呢？是吧？
表面看起来那种光滑。
那你来看一下我们这位同学打出来的奶泡怎么样？现在他打的这个是已经打完了吗？挺好的是吧？好，我们通过镜头看一下，我给大家看一下。我虽然是一个外行，但是我也能感觉出来，这个奶泡还是。
So in order to have a really good latte art, you first need to have a good forming milk. So that have a little bubble inside.
它的状态。
是，老师要看一下这个拉花的这样的在拉花之前呢，要看一下咖啡的奶泡的一个细腻程度，这样的细腻呢才能决定咖啡是不是能拉出好的这个拉花的效果。
是的，
是的。
So make sure that before you perform your or make your latte art, you need to make sure that your forming milk is a fine and smooth enough.
打卡拍照。
好，哇，一起。什么样的图案？这是一个鹅吧？鹅。你这个给我们介绍一下，这个地方。
So this is a goose. So you can see the head, the tail.
啊，这是一个托儿。哇，那我们这样看还是很像的呀。就感觉是这个天鹅坐在波光粼粼的湖面上。
Or swan. So you could see swan on top of the lake. Also, you could see that the waves of the water surface.
我好期待！哇，好，一气呵成。多大年纪啊？23是吧？啊，好的好的，谢谢您。
So look at the contestants. They are quite in their young age. That's around 20s. But we talk about that's kind of one of the also the local culture as well as also the lifestyle here in Yanji. We talk about that once again. The ethnic Korean park attracted 30,000 people visiting every day during the 5-day Labor Day holiday, and here you could experience the ancient culture, the local culture, the customs and customs as well, and also enjoy a little bit the nice sip of coffee here in Yanji. And also look at around us, that's also the ancient features, the architecture. So this you could see it's not the tall buildings, the quite the low ones, and also to show you that the local buildings. So you could see that with quite low the height of the houses, but they have quite flying, kind of the flying the EVs. And also here is another the a cultural heritage. So we talk about that's the cultural heritage of kind of food.
打这个年糕哈，可以叫年糕对吗？
可以可以
叫年糕。那么除了这个打的
So that's the rice cake or the rice pudding.
网上能够买得到的。那么在咱们这个屋子里面呢，我们这么好看的一间屋子，我们有一位呢非遗的老师。
So we talk about the rice cake, also the intangible cultural heritage. And Madame Lee also the
给各位央视新闻的网友
maker of the rice cake.
怎么样来制作这个公平的花米糕的？
花米糕。
好，您给我们说说您现在都做了哪些？
So could you see here that's the rice cake
花米糕呢，用的那个大米，
and the different colors.
就是蓝糊底，蓝糊底啊，蝴蝶蓝、蓝蝴蝶，还有
蝴蝶兰是吧？
蓝蝴蝶，
蓝蝴蝶，啊，这个叫
紫米草，
紫米草
是这个颜色啊，
啊
就是这个颜色，蓝蝴蝶是这个颜色啊。
啊，大家来看一下，蓝蝴
这个是
蝶呢
蓝蝴蝶
So that's made by the different herbs that show different colors. So that you could see different herbs and the flowers actually.
所以其实大家是不是很好奇，我们做好的这个宫廷花米糕，它有各种各样的颜色，那这个颜色可不是用什么色素做的，
是的，都是采自这个天然的食材。
是我们都是
So you could see that this is actually the color is not really added some the chemical stuff. That's all the natural colors. That's basically from these kind of flowers and herbs. So you could see that's the very natural color and also very healthy food as well.
这个技艺非常的娴熟啊，在这个搓这个咱们的这个米糕的这是里边已经放了馅儿了吗？放了馅儿了。
白芸豆
啊，白芸豆，
还有那个松子。
松子是吧？那一般那个
So also kind of put the white, the kidney beans.
喜欢这个白芸豆的，
白芸豆。
还有松子，有营养的。
我知道白芸豆好像怎么吃都不会发胖，是吧？
而且
好像很多控糖的人现在都特别喜欢吃这个白芸豆。是。好，我们通过镜头看一下，我们这边呢这一盘的是已经做好的。
And we're looking at this is the finished products.
就是这个是金达莱花。
金达莱花。
金达莱是这个周花。
And here you could see that on top that's the flower called the jindalai. So that's also the flower
对，这是开的最早的花。
of Yanji.
最早。
看一下，这个应该是一种，哎，这个不知道怎么翻。
没事。
有一个，
就是这个金达莱花是有什么样的一个寓意？它的花语有没有像我们平时所了解到是一种幸福啊，或者什么样的一个寓意？
也是一种说。也是对寄托着人们对美好生活的一个向往吧，也是。
So we talk about that for each flower, they kind of have that flower language. For the flower kindalai, that's the have also the best wishes and also happiness. So here we could see that a lot of the rice cake that's all decorated with flowers. So it's not only tasty, but also it's very nice look.
然后制作出各种巧夺天工的花米糕。那我们其实看到这个花米糕啊，就是都不忍吃了。
So it's like art piece.
其实我们现在呢，能感觉到它又用像这个白芸豆和松子儿作为这个馅料，又很健康。
是。
好，我们现在看老师。
So inside that's a pan nut. And also the white kidney beans.
大麦若叶啊，这个是做叶子是吧？我们看到现在花儿，要做叶子。哇，好漂亮！就是拿那个这样一擀，然后叶子的这个。
So right now the master is making a leaf.
是的，不舍得吃。
We talk about its kind of food, but it's also an art piece, it's artwork. So right now we're looking at Madame Li is we're now making a cultural, intangible cultural heritage, the rice cake. And also Madame Li, also known as the artist of this intangible cultural heritage.
是的，是，我也觉得，看着就是非常的有难度哈，要做的这种栩栩如生的，像鲜花绽放。
But right now, it's also putting the pastel inside the flower, so you could see it's very vivid.
除了这种印花没有这样，但是呢，李香丹老师呢就把这个秉承过去的传统工艺，在这个基础上呢，结合我们的现代的这个营养学和现代都市的这种审美，
So for rice cake, we not just stay back in the old style, we also got inspired from the modern culture and also to learn about the nutriology, so make the rice cake also developed in line with times. So we also talk about is the food culture, it's also the culture of ethnic Korea. And we're looking at this is ancient food, but also that's with a modern feature. Thank you very much.
好，我们看了这个美食啊，我们现在到了这个快到5点钟了，我都忍不住要吃晚饭了。但是呢，为了让大家更好的在这个节目当中啊，跟着我们一起来感受朝鲜族的民俗风情，我们还要带大家再去。
So we talk about that the costume. The costume we're looking at, like we are putting on, as a traditional a cultural costume. So that's a costume, also the national level, the cultural heritage. So we talk about different kind, different material, different style, different pattern, as all have the different meaning.
好，我们现在看到这个舞蹈呢是已经就是跳完了，但是游客的这个人数呢还是特别的多。对。因为跟大家说一下，我们一会儿呢在6、7点左右华灯初上的时候呢，在这里呢有一条400米的美食街。那么呢我们
So later, right now it's almost 5 p.m. local time, and 1 hour later there will be a festival. That's the food festival.
咱俩也可以去打卡一下。好，
拍照打卡。
That's we talk about that for the booth in that the food festival that can the put in line that's as long as 400 meters long. So we talk about that the national, the cultural and tangible cultural heritage. That's also the we talk about the costumes.
朝鲜族服饰。那么既然是国家级非遗，它这个衣服啊到底有什么特点？我们进去看一下。哇，这里好多人。
So you could see here there are a lot of people waiting in the line to rent the costumes. And also you could see that the ladies actually wearing different styles. And here is a special guest with us.
李花老师给我们央视新闻的网友打个招呼吧。大家好。我们看到这个
Madame Li also put on a traditional costumes. So you could see a lot of young people that really like to rent the local costume to try on and experience different culture. So for that, for us, how we can get to the right one, right style.
啊，在哪里？您带我们看一下。好，我们让李老师带我俩看一下。
So here you can see that for the young generations right now, they like this kind of a style.
他们为什么喜欢这样的服饰？
这个比较华丽一点，然后穿完了以后头饰啊比较更华丽、更好看一点。
啊，是这样的。哎，我觉得这个其实我们的那个汉服也是这样的宽大的一个这个袖摆哈。
So previously, that's the costumes for marriage. So we had a little bit a modification on it. So we changed the materials and also changed to a quite bright colors. And also could see these kind of styles quite welcomed by young generations. So you could see that different the embroideries and also the patterns of flowers.
我已经看上了，我已经看上了。
到时候请李老师给你量身定做。
好的，好的。
大家刚刚看的时候，可能在园区里面有看到，就是。
So this is actually the modified winding the costumes. So we could see a lot of the people actually wearing these and taking photos. So here you could see that this is the flowers, it's the peonies, and we could see that the phoenix pattern as well. So we talk about the Han Chinese clothing and the same as the clothing here in the ethnic Korea. So we'd like to choose that the pattern that with best meanings to put on the clothes. So you could see that for these kind of clothes in the ancient time, that's the people in the palace. These are the high hierarchy people kind of clothes. So we see a lot of the clothes for ladies. What about for men? So like for my age, I choose the right one. So this is very traditional clothes. So there's no button. And also we talk about is loose pattern and loose style pants. It's easy for the people to sit down on the floor and also to get down to the agricultural work. So that is why you could see that the closing up and at the bottom. And here, what about the hats? So that's also for the people for this kind of the hats that for the people with the high hierarchies. So in the old days, will be the people serving in the palace as the officials. So during this 5-day Labor Day holiday, every day we have kind of run around 700 sets of costumes every day. So here we could see that the costumes, but also that kind of the high-to-toe merchandising to experience the food culture of the ethnic Korea. Here the boy is 9 years old. It's like the little prince. And also for the younger people, for the Korean, I'd like to put a rainbow color on the sleeves. So the boy came here at 9 o'clock this morning and tried a different kind of the experience, putting on the local costumes and also enjoying a rice cake as well. So here we actually give our viewers a very close shot about the local costumes and the cultural heritage here in Yanji. And also we'd like to invite our viewers around the world and to visit Yanji and to also to put on the local costumes and enjoy the local food, to take some good pictures that also leave the great memories here in Yanji. And once again, thank you for watching. And this is the 4th day of the 5-day Labor Day holiday. And we'll have a best holiday to everyone. That does for today's show. Please stay tuned with CGTN New Media. And bye for now.